Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday. We had a soccer game this morning, and after our soccer game, we came down to the other house and are going to do some work down here. Brent's actually already in there getting some work done, and kinda had to run by the Dollar Tree to pick up some soap because I forgot to bring hand soap, so we needed some down here. So we went by there and picked up some of that, and we picked up a few other things while we were in there, so I thought I would just go ahead and show y'all what we picked up. I just pulled into the driveway at the house, so we are actually sitting here. That's why I don't have my seatbelt on. I just took it off, and Guy don't have his on because we're just sitting in the driveway, and I just thought we would just kind of do a Dollar Tree haul while we're sitting in the vehicle. So anyways, Kyle got tops. We have tops here, and so he got tops, and I got a freshly squeezed lemonade. I wish they'd have put some lemons in it, but they didn't. But it's okay, it's really good. So I got that. But anyways, so at the Dollar Tree, Kyle picked up this little, is it checkered? Is that what it is? Checkered. I was like, what is this called? He picked up this checkered bucket hat, and that'll be good for him to wear to the swimming pool, and just while he's out in the sun, keeps his head covered. So he picked up that one, and I actually picked up one also. Let me see where mine's at. What should do with mine? Well, what should do with mine? I got one too, y'all, but I can't find mine. Okay. No, I found it. It's still in the bag. Well, there's another bag. Okay, so I got one too. I thought this one was so cute. I loved it. Loved these colors. Loved the flowers. So I picked that one up. Thought that would be cute for, you know, whenever I'm outside. Because I like to wear hats whenever I'm outside. It just keeps me from getting a migraine. And then I grabbed a hand towel for while we're down here because I forgot to bring one and we needed one, so I just went ahead and picked one up at the Dollar Tree. Picked me up a spray bottle. I needed this. They had a 2-pack of lip gloss, and y'all, I just love like lip glosses, and you know, I don't like a whole lot of color on my lips. I'll wear like white or brown, but I love just lip glosses, so I picked that one up. And it is actually not a Dollar Tree brand. And then I picked this clip up. I thought that one was really cute. And it is by the Scunchie brand. So I liked that one, and I just picked that up. I found these, y'all. These are not a Dollar Tree brand at all. These are by the brand Simply Essential. And I can't remember where this brand is actually from, but it is non-skid cabinet organizer. So I picked up 4 of these. I thought these would be great to put up in the cabinet. I'm thinking I had some of these once before, but I'm not 100% sure.
They were like wire, and they were the Dollar Tree.
Okay, so I thought I could put these in the cabinet and organize the cabinets, especially, you know, just with my spices and things like that, because I have a magnetic spice rack, bless you, that goes up on the side of my refrigerator, but I have so many spices that I have cabinet full too.
And I think they're at Target.
Malachi says he thinks it may be a Target brand. I'm not sure. I know it is a name brand. Okay, then put those back there. And then, y'all, we found these doggy treats. They are so cute. These are called dog stoppers, kind of like gob stoppers. They're for dogs, and they're all natural, no sugar added, treats for dogs, and these are cheddar cheese flavored, and they are made in the USA. So we grabbed a couple of these, and then they had the Pop Tarts. So I guess that's supposed to be like, what is it? Pop Tarts. All right. So, or the what is that candy? What's that candy? Something tarts.
Pop Tarts.
Pop Tarts are the things that you put in the toaster for breakfast in it. That's Pop Tarts.
Oh.
Yeah. So what are these? Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts. So this is like Sweet Tarts, not Pop Tarts. Pop Tarts are like your breakfast food.
Just look over us. We're crazy.
So this is like the Sweet Tarts, I guess, supposed to be for dogs. They're all natural, vegan, no sugar added. So we grabbed 2 of each one of these, y'all. I just thought that would be cute. And we actually brought the dogs down with us today, and so we will try them on those and see how they like them. And then, y'all, I have taco holders at home, but they're individual taco holders. And Dollar Tree actually had these, and these are actually a Dollar Tree brand, but they had taco stands, and you got a 2-pack for $1.25. So they sit on your plate and actually hold 3 tacos. So I thought that would work better than the ones I have that's individuals, because they kind of fall over, and so I thought these would be a lot better. And y'all, I paid a lot more than $1.25 for the ones I have, and I think these are going to work a lot better. So they had them in yellow, and they had them in red, and so we just went ahead and picked up the 2-pack of yellow and a 2-pack of red. Can you put that in that bag back there, and then that way I can take that back in. We'll put that bag back there too. And then, I've already showed that. The what? Yeah. And so the next 2 things we got was, I told y'all I had to go down for some hand soap, so I just picked this up. It is the Kitchen Lemon hand soap, so I grabbed that. And they had, this is called Pets Plus Pet Cleansing Wipes, and these are
I just had an
not.
idea. No. Is it like to wipe the dog hair off of you?
No, this is for to actually wipe your pets off.
Oh.
So this is actually for your dogs, y'all. These were $1.25 for 160 wipes, and they're just to clean your dogs with. Like when they go outside, you can wipe their paws off. I just grabbed one of these because I didn't know, how well they would work. I probably should have got more, but anyways, I just picked up that one. So anyways, that is everything we picked up at the Dollar Tree. So I might take y'all into the house and just kind of show y'all everything that's kind of going on right now. Brent's just in there trying to get rid of some things. Right, y'all, so I just walked in the house down here. Keep in mind that this house is a mess right now because we have a lot of things stored in this house. So, y'all brought the dogs, and so they're jumping all over me. But anyways, I'm going to turn the camera around and just kind of give y'all a little bit of a tour. Dude, get down. Give y'all a little bit of a tour of what the house looks like right now, so y'all can kind of see everything that's going on in it, and see that, it's going to take some time for us to get all of this took care of. But, y'all, we're going to get in here. We're going to get started with some more of it. Brent and Malachi have been down here this week getting some things done. So I'm really excited. I'll also show y'all the TV stand that I picked up. It's a dresser, but we're going to use it for a TV stand that I got off Marketplace, and show y'all the hutch that I picked up. And I'm actually going to paint the hutch, probably paint the whole thing white. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. So when you come in, y'all, we come in right into the living room. See what a mess it is. Y'all, but I love those big windows over there. So that's one end of the living room, and then beside the fireplace, you've also got 2 windows. And then on this side where you come in at, there is the big windows over there as well, and I'm loving that. Anyways, y'all, we have already gone through all of this stuff, and so we have a big pile of stuff that we are keeping, and a big pile of stuff that is for giveaway. Y'all, the dogs are down here going crazy. And then, y'all, this is the bottom part of my hutch that I got for the kitchen or the dining room. And like I said, I am going to paint that white where it's got his stuff sitting on it. And then this is the dresser. It is like mid-century, a mid-century style dresser. But I'm actually going to use it as a TV stand. I may end up repainting it. I don't know if I'm going to leave it that color or leave it as is, or if I'm actually going to paint it. I may paint it. The only thing that was wrong with that is that right there. We paid $50 for it, but I still think that was a pretty good deal because when I look them up, they are really expensive, even the ones that are not in great condition. So I think that was actually a pretty good deal. So Brent's got a lot of his work stuff in here, y'all, because of the fact that he's down here for most of his jobs. And then there's a stove that we got to get rid of. More of Brent's stuff for work. So then when you come right here to, this is coming out of the living room, and then you'll go into the hallway. So we've got a closet right here in the hallway. And then just kind of straight into the hallway. That's pretty much it. Just the hallway. And you'll come into here, and this brings you into the dining room. Y'all, this is a mess, and if you see what it looks like right now, it looked way worse than this. It had so much stuff in it. We've actually gone through quite a bit of it. Well, they went through quite a bit of it. And so over here is the top of the hutch that I bought. I showed y'all the bottom part, and then this is the top part. So I don't know for sure if I'm going to leave the top part as is and just repaint the bottom part white. I'm not sure about that yet. I have not decided. So we'll see. I may paint the whole entire thing white, or I may just paint the bottom part white and leave this as is. But anyway, so that is the dining room. And then we'll go in here, and then you will come into a hallway. And in there is a bedroom at the end of that hallway. See how old the doors are? We're going to replace like doors and doorknobs. Little at a time, little at a time.
They try to do them and they like them.
Do they?
Yeah, they really like these.
So this is a bedroom. We got windows raised today, y'all, just to kind of air it out quite a bit. Y'all, these do have like original hardwood floors, which I absolutely love. I love original hardwood floors. Our old house had them as well, and I love them. I mean, they have spots on them, but I still love them. So anyways, that is one of the bedrooms, and y'all can see it's got a lot of stuff in it. But a lot of this stuff that's in here, actually, I think all the stuff that's in here is stuff that was Brent's daddy's that he's got to go through and all that. So anyways, then we'll come back out, go back down the hallway. And you'll turn this way and go into another bedroom. As you can see, Brent has already started prepping the walls in this bedroom. So this bedroom is in pretty bad shape. And then you'll come back out of it, and across from it is actually a bathroom, but I'm not going to take you into that bathroom right now because we got that closed off because Brent has got to get the toilet pulled up out of that one and all that, and it's just kind of a mess right now, so I'm not going to show you all that. Then we have another bedroom right here. Well, there's a bed right there. Just a lot of stuff that's got to be gone through, y'all. She got a closet, and then there is a bathroom in this bedroom, and it's got to be redone, y'all. It's got to be redone. So, hey, y'all. Anyways, the shower, we're not going to have to take the shower out. We're just going to, like, do some recalking it. And we are going to take the vanity out and the mirror out and the toilet out. But anyways, that is that bathroom. And then we'll turn around, come back out of the bedroom, back into the hallway, back into the dining room. And then that brings us into the kitchen from the dining room. And so we've got the kitchen. It's a mess. And this floor is just like linoleum, and it's not in horrible condition. So for now, we're just going to give it a really good cleaning and leave it. And then later on, after we're already in here, then we will replace it. So then off from the kitchen, I'll see how bad the door facings are, how they need to be painted so bad. So off from the kitchen is this little bonus room. Breakfast nook, whatever you want to call it. We are actually going to use it as a classroom. We used to have a classroom in our old house, and then we stopped using it and just started doing all of our schoolwork into the in the dining room. But in this house, we're actually going to make this room a classroom / TV room. I will take that chandelier, light fixture, whatever it's called, down and replace it with just a regular light up there. And then off from that, y'all, is where it gets scary. So these are the little rooms that is the worst, that's going to be the worst. It really needs a lot of work. So we just have like the laundry. You'll come in there, and this is piled up right now, but this is where the washer and dryer will actually go. And then you will step down, and this goes into, we call this the den, whatever you want to call it. Paul Joe always called it the hoe. He would always say he was down in the hoe. But we call it the den. I think this used to be a garage, and I do believe Brent's brother was talking about how, like, the previous owners or somebody actually had a daycare here. They'd made this into a in-home daycare, and so that's why this room was here. But y'all, this room is going to have a lot of work. I really love the wood on the walls. And I'm thinking I want to keep this wood. I'm not sure, and just paint it because I love the wood. I don't know, but we are going to have to do a lot of work in here. And then there's an open space right there that takes you up into the attic. So Brent's going to have to do some stuff with that. We're not sure yet. But anyways, and we got tons and tons of stuff that's got to be gone through in here. But for now, we're just going to kind of go through everything and just kind of store everything down here quite a bit, and just work on the rest of the house to where we can actually just get in here, and that's pretty much it. Thank you. So anyways, hey y'all, we just got home from down at the other house, and I'm exhausted. Yes, I've been helping carry some stuff in the house. Not much. I couldn't carry a whole lot because the back of my neck and head has been acting up today. Today's been one of my days where I have not felt really well because of that. So I carried in a couple small things, but Brent and Kai are actually carrying in the grocery and stuff. So Malachi and I went ahead and stopped at a couple grocery stores while we were down there. Brent came on, and Kai and I just went ahead and went into the stores. So we actually went into our discount grocery store, and then we went into one of the local grocery stores, and just picked up a few things for the week. It's not really like a complete grocery haul for the week because I didn't even go in the store with a list, and y'all, I never do that. But I just went ahead and just wanted to see what the discount grocery store had. And then we wanted steaks for supper tonight. So I went into the local grocery store there and picked those up. So we've still got to run to Tractor Supply and pick up some dog food here in a minute. And we've got to run into Walmart, and we got to get some milk, ice cream, some cranberry juice, and what else was it, Malachi, that we needed? Creamer, coffee creamer for Brent. So, got to do that. Oh, and we actually did stop at Big Lots and pick Brent up a big pack of coffee as well. So, we're going to, it's pointing at me. So, anyways, we are going to go pick those few things up. But I'm going to turn the camera around and show y'all what we actually picked up at our local discount grocery store. And one of our local stores. Well, actually, it's not local to us right now. It's 30 minutes away. But once we move back, it will be local to us again. So, the stuff on this side is stuff we picked up at the discount grocery store. And the stuff on this side is the stuff that we picked up at one of the local grocery stores. So, we're going to start over here with the discount grocery store. We picked up these Clausen Kosher Deal pickles. They were only $3.99, and Kyle wanted some of those. We got the Ready Whipped Cream. It was $1.99. We grabbed some Kraft Sharp Cheddar Cheese. It was $2.50, so that was a good deal. And Kyle had been wanting some fried bologna sandwiches, so we got some bologna. It was only $1.79. We got the Oscar Mayer Center Cut Bacon, and y'all, it was only $2.99, so we picked up 3 of those. We got some Yoplait yogurt. It was $2.99 for 8. We got the fully cooked Jimmy Dean sausage links, and I only got those for the dogs, y'all. We got 2 of those, and they were $1.79 each, but they are good for the dogs to have sometimes. And then, y'all, they had this Smithfield all-natural sausage, and it was only $1.99, so we picked up 4 of those. I wished I'd have got more, but we still have some sausage in the freezer from the pig that we actually bought last year, so I just picked up 4 of those. And then we picked up this Canadian-style bacon. I thought I might fry that one morning for breakfast, and we could have that with biscuits. We grabbed some celery. We went ahead and got the celery hearts, just the kind that's already got the tops cut off because it was only $1.50. And we got some carrots. They were $1.20, I believe. Kyle wanted some of the grape tomatoes, and they were $1.79. And then he wanted one of these breakfast combos. It's pancakes with bacon and syrup, and they were $1.99. So that was everything we picked up at the discount grocery store. And then at our local grocery store, we got Brent a 12-pack of Sun Drops. We grabbed a bag of potatoes. We grabbed a 10-pound bag of potatoes the other day, but these 5-pound bags was on sale for $1.88, so we just went ahead and grabbed one of those because they have some bigger ones in them, and we needed baked potatoes for supper. We grabbed a bell pepper. We got some tomatoes. We got some mushrooms. I'm going to slice those to have with our steaks tonight. And then we got the T-bone steaks. This actually has 3 in it. So we grabbed that for supper tonight. We grabbed some center cut pork chops to have for supper one night. And then we got some more center cut pork chops. We got a sirloin tip steak. I got that to make fajitas with one night because we're going to have steak and chicken fajitas and maybe shrimp. I do think we have a bag of shrimp in the freezer so we can have steak, chicken, and shrimp fajitas for supper one night. We picked up this pork loin roast for supper one night. And we got some more pork chops one night. So the pork chops, I thought we could have some fried pork chops one night for supper. And Brent could grill some one night for supper. And then we have extra ones that we're actually going to throw on the grill for the dogs. Y'all, they were only like $3 and some odd cents. So that's a special treat for the dogs. So we grabbed those. And then we got 2 more packs of bacon because that is actually a special treat for the dogs as well. So we grabbed that. And then we got some of the ramen bowls. We got 2 hot and spicy chicken and 2 regular chicken. And then I grabbed some Spanish rice because there is a rice dish that I love to make and I haven't made it in a long time. And because I've searched everywhere for just regular Spanish rice and can't find it anymore unless it's already cooked or the kind that has like noodles in with it, and we don't like that. And y'all, I was going to tell you that this bacon right here that I said we got for the dogs is a special treat. It was only $2.40 a piece. And so that's why I grabbed 2 of those as a special treat for the dogs once in a while. So anyways, y'all, that is everything we picked up. And it was a total of like $130. And then now we've got to run to Walmart to pick up a few things and Tractor Supply. Kai's really excited over these pickles. Y'all, we absolutely love pickles around here. But anyways, y'all, that's what we picked up. We saw this at Tractor Supply. Went ahead and picked it up. In Walmart, we just picked up a loaf of bread. Y'all, I've just not been able to make bread lately. It's just been a lot, so I've not been able to make any. And Brent actually wanted some of the pork-flavored ramen noodles. He eats them sometimes for lunch, like on the weekend. And we picked up 2 cans of jambalaya soup and 1 can of the chicken and sausage gumbo. We just thought that maybe we could have this like Wednesday night because we go to church on Wednesday. So we thought we could have that on Wednesday night. It would be something quick and easy with a grilled cheese sandwich. And that way it'll just be easy for church night if I don't put anything in the crock pot or want to mess with anything else. We grabbed some vanilla ice cream, a gallon of milk. If we need more milk, we'll just go back and grab one. And Malachi still has some Fairlife milk. Brent got 2 Southern Pecan coffee creamers. I picked up this big container or the big bottle of cranberry mango, and we went ahead and picked up another orange juice because we didn't go into Sam's Club this week. So anyways, that's everything we picked up at Walmart. Malachi's actually helping Brent he is actually helping Brent make supper tonight. Y'all, it's later than we normally eat supper, but we've just been really busy today down there trying to get things done at the house. And y'all, the back of my neck and my head, the back of my head is really hurting right now. So I'm just going to go sit down and grab my neck massager and put that on it and try to see if that will ease it up. So anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. And we will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.